However, gravity is absolute, and physics is unforgiving. Welcome to Industrial Prime, where we examine what happens when both are ignored in real logging operations.
What's going on?
One cut needs calculation and patience first. Lack of experience, control lost, panic. Have you ever done this?
See where she's got.
And yet, the 2002 Humboldt felling stood out, an ancient redwood cut over 6 hours, moved by heavy jacks and a Chinook, with a worker calmly standing inside the deep cut.
Di situ Pak ditinggal? Iya. Pernah dia?
How could it move at all? The ground swallowed the tires despite full differential locks, and even a 6x6 drivetrain struggled in deep mud, a nightmare scene straight out of 1980s jungle roads. Steep, muddy terrain is every logger's nightmare. Waiting for dry ground is often the safest choice. At 7,800 feet on Col de la Coche, a loaded Volvo FH12 crawls downhill on pure ice, where skilled drivers and machines move as one.
Get out of there, guys! Don't let hit on this. Everybody good?
Ladders and chainsaws are a dangerous mix in tree trimming. These real mistakes are shared as reminders so others don't repeat them. Job site safety always comes first.
Holy shit!
Dangerous. Skill is tested at the open post rip facility in Crow's Nest, where advanced chainsaw design meets pride, control and strength, defining a true Australian forestry professional. When standard hinges fail on trees like poplars, experts use mortise and tenon cuts. A carved groove guides the fall, delivering precise control for very specific situations. We're seeing an LKT-81 tractor pushed to peak efficiency. Custom winches, blade assemblies, and a skilled operator work in sync to move about 26 cubic yards. In expert hands, this old machine remains a beast.
Puta merda! Desce, desce, desce! Barbaridade, cara. Eu vi.
He jumped just in time. Seconds matter. Phantasma roars through the forest. Hauling timber across brutal terrain takes steel nerves, steady hands, and machines driven to their absolute limits. A massive operation in one place. Nelson Pine Industries in New Zealand handles about 40% of regional timber, processing nearly 1 million cubic meters each year, an extraordinary logistic scale. After watching closely, he's only poking at it, never attempting to uproot the main tree. Tree cutting demands sharp skill, total focus, and real experience.
Без этого, без кроссовок никак. Ой.
The real risk isn't the tree, it's the power line near the girl. This setup feels reckless and unnecessary. That tree could fall in 3 directions, and it's unclear which one he's betting on. Wasted trees, total chaos. Hopefully the lesson stuck.
And I told her, you know, if you get in there and you change your mind, she said,
Making the initial. Yes, they got her tied off. Oh shit.
A decaying oak in Roseville needed removal, but a last-minute mistake sent it into the fence. Have you ever seen something like this happen in real life? Suriname logging pushes limits daily, over 30,000-pound logs, machines delivering 450-plus horsepower. Look at that narrow sidewalk. Watch the front wheels of the Scania 112. Credit to the driver, making a 45-ton load move like a passenger car.
Que le queda otra más.
Esto es mogo. ¿Sabes? Este es mogo. Móntate, mogo, móntate.
The tractor stunt turned dangerous fast. One mistake ended it all. It looks like a tractor handled it. Much easier, right?
Keturių centimetrų. Daug kas būtų buvę, jeigu mes būtumėm neužvirinę nuo rato.
This setup goes far beyond simple branch work. It looks like a homemade pruning machine. A clean, controlled move, one precise 2-inch hinge turns a dangerous fall into a safe, perfectly timed drop.
Here it goes.
Classic Bradford couple behavior. In tree cutting, a barber's chair is the most dangerous failure that can occur. Felling an ancient Douglas fir in Washington proves that even modest timber demands skill and safety. One wrong cut can still turn routine work into serious danger. Loose ground and heavyweight brake traction. Torque helps, but balance decides the climb. What makes these roads dangerous isn't fear, it's the unseen threats. A 30-pound branch or a traffic sign at 60 miles per hour leaves no time to react. Steel cools, engines weaken, but the situation isn't over yet. The risk continues and every decision still matters. Stay safe.